I'm older than you little baby. I'm 32 and you're less than 1 year old. So everything I say is right and you are always wrong. Just like Dave Ramsey's better and older than me. Welcome back to Strong Man Personal Finance, featuring Strong Baby, Strong Baby, Strong Baby, Strong Baby. Welcome back to Strong Man Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Belly. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon. And me and Strong Baby here, we're going to analyze this amazing new stock that I just discovered. I live in Virginia and I talk like this. Would you like some crumpets and tea? Woo-hoo-hoo! Welcome back, everybody. And you better not be a butt during this video. You hear me? If you cry, I'm going to spank you. You're going to cry even more. So, what is Meta Materials? Now, the first warning sign that I saw with the stock is they named themselves Meta. Because Meta sounds futuristic, and Facebook changed their name to Meta. And oh my God, it's the future, bro. Let's go check out their website. You ready, Strong Baby? Better not make any noise, boy. I'm serious. So here's Meta Materials. Meta, go beyond. Meta, ticker symbol MMAT, my shark splat, is a developer of high-performance functional materials. I'll show you a functional piece of material and intelligent surfaces that are scalable, sustainable, and efficient through applied physics and advanced design. We are pioneering, did they say disruptive anywhere? A new class of multifunctional materials called metamaterials. Metamaterials, that's so cool. Which have engineered properties that go beyond the truck stop, what is found in nature. Okay, so let's look at some of their products by Audux. So we got some 5G communications. There's literally nothing under there. Okay. Yeah. Aerospace and defense, de-icing, defogging, transparent EMI shielding, laser glare protection, and security. Oh my God, if he starts crying, I'm going to have to turn this off. Automotive, consumer electronics, energy, and medical. Let's go check out their automotive stuff. Okay. Ooh, we got a chick with glasses. Yeah. And there's a city behind her. So at their root, reflections happen. Okay. So apparently they got some stuff to reduce reflections. Okay. Really nothing detailed about that. Oh, here's some products. Here we go. NanoWeb. Wow. Transparent conductive film made of invisible metal mesh that can be fabricated onto any glass. It offers a superior alternative to indium tin oxide, ITO, and other technologies. So what does it do? Highly conductive, transparent layer, blah, blah. The world's highest performing indium-free. Okay, what does it do? It doesn't even say what it freaking does. It's invisible to the human eye. It's flexible and durable, and it's low cost. Okay, I don't really understand what this is. Let's see what else they have here. Hollow optics. High performance, competitively priced holographic optical components. So is this for like laser sights for my holographic weapon when I go play Modern Warfare 2? Okay, so it sounds like they make a bunch of, different materials that, you can use in glass and optical wear and stuff like that. So it's a pretty interesting company, but at the end of the day, you have to look at the financials. So let's go look at the 10K my NK, 10K my BK. Oh, that was so funny. Wasn't that funny? No? Okay. So the first thing I like to read when I look at a 10K, which is a company's annual financial report, is their risk factors. So they have a limited operating history. Okay, every company has that. Access to capital. The company believes that the current working capital will be sufficient to continue its business for at least the next 12 months. Should the company's costs and expenses prove to be greater than it anticipates, blah, 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 the depletion of its working capital can be accelerated. What that means is they think they can last for more than 12 months, but potentially if they burn more cash than they expected, they're going to have to do the dilution solution. Hey, boy, I'm streaming. Wait till your mommy comes home. I'll tell you how you behaved. You're going to cost me all my subscribers. Okay, let's see. Currency fluctuations, blah, 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 blah. Customer concentration. This is pretty terrifying. The company relies on a few customers for a significant portion of its revenues. The company has 3 customers that account for 81% of total revenue. 3 customers that account for 81% of total revenue. If they lose one customer, if one contract is dropped, if they fail to deliver, this company gets freaking wrecked. That is a massive risk. I like companies with broadly diversified customers, maybe 5% here, 10% there, 2% there. That's much better. This company's highly concentrated. Okay. Let's see what else they have. I mean, nothing really crazy. So the next thing, jeez, he's being obnoxious. Alan, quiet. Next, we're going to look at the auditor's report. So I saw some interesting things on the auditor's report. Let's see. Where is it? KPMG. So companies usually are required to have audits, and the auditors come in and they tear apart the financial statements, and they basically give their opinion, okay? The auditors aren't there to fix the financial statements. They're there to make an opinion on whether the financial statements are in compliance with generally accepted accounting principles. So the first thing I see here is report of independent registered public accounting firm. Opinion on internal control. So when auditors are doing a public company, they give an opinion on the financial statements themselves, and then they give an opinion on the company's internal control procedures. So there's actually 2 different opinions here. So the first opinion, this is just on the broad financial statements. They say Are you done? Jesus Christ. I may not be able to do this in the future. In our opinion, the consolidated financial statements present fairly in all material respects the financial position of the company. So they actually got a good opinion for their financial statements. So there's not a lot of material misstatements, issues with the financial statements. However, this company has some issues with their accounting. Boy, you're going to get it when I'm done with this video. Now, here is the report of the opinion on internal control over financial reporting. Here, play with this. Eat this. There you go. Eat your you. Okay, so here's an important thing. In our opinion, because of the effect of the material weaknesses in financial reporting, the company has not maintained effective internal control over financial reporting. What does that mean? That means their auditors freaking suck. So, what did they screw up? Let's see. Material weaknesses related to the following have been identified and included in the management's assessment. An ineffective control environment resulting from a lack of the required number of trained financial reporting personnel with the appropriate skills and knowledge of GAAP. What does that mean? Can you trust the financial statements? I don't know. Basically, they have a bunch of inexperienced clowns on their staff. Insufficient number of personnel described above contribute to an ineffective risk assessment process necessary to identify all relevant risk of material misstatement. So basically, looking at this, it looks like they need to freaking fire or upgrade their accounting staff. So holy freaking crap. Now, let's go look at the financials. So here's their balance sheet as of December 31st, 2021 and 2020. So we can see the first thing off the bat, we see this massive change in cash. So somehow they raised a bunch of cash. Is it from healthy cash flows? Probably not. We'll see. But they went from $1.3 million in cash to $46 million in cash. They have some restricted cash. They set that aside for something. Short-term investments, they just plop in money away, to make a little bit of money. Accounts receivable, looks like they're getting more sales. Inventory, okay, whatever, prepaid expenses. Assets held for sale. Are they selling a part of their business? That's very interesting. Yeah, normally a growing business, you don't want to be selling a lot of your assets. So maybe they have a good reason for that, but I don't know what it is. Boy, hello? Here's your milk. Okay, here's another thing I see. Goodwill. Now, remember Teledoc, ladies and gentlemen, goodwill is what you have to record on your balance sheet when you buy a company for more than the fair value of its net assets. Goodwill in this company is $240 million out of $434 million. So more than half of their assets are attributable to paying more than the fair value of the net assets of companies they acquired. That's pretty scary because, number one, it seems like their accounting staff sucks. They have internal control weaknesses. And then you see here, more than half of their assets come for basically overpaying for acquiring other companies. So what can happen is something like Teladoc, where they come to find out their accountants suck and the company they bought is freaking trash. They're going to have to write off that goodwill in a massive, massive freaking way. Okay. So let's see what they have here. Okay. Let's go look at their liabilities. Here, hold your drink, boy. Hold your drink. You know how to do it. Come on, grab it. There you go, Mr. Duck. So we look here, and the first thing I see is preferred stock liability. So I guess they're about to issue some preferred stock? That's weird. Yeah, because it perfectly matches the assets held for sale. Current preferred stock liability. That's interesting. So either they're... I'd have to look into more of what that is. That's very interesting. Let's see. Long-term debt, pretty stable. Let's look at their common shares outstanding. So they have 1 billion shares authorized. They can give out up to 1 billion shares. And they have 284 million shares outstanding compared to 154 outstanding as of last year. So they have almost doubled the amount of shares outstanding in the last year. I don't know if they went public recently or what, but they just gave out a lot of freaking shares. So if you were an investor in this company a year ago, you've basically lost half of your future claim to profits, revenues, et cetera, et cetera. Now, the other thing I see here is they must have had a massive freaking loss in 2020, 2021. Because you look, the accumulated deficit is their total stacked up accumulated losses they have had since inception. At the end of 2020, they had $37 million of losses. At the end of 2021, they had $128 million. You dropped your milk, you butt of losses. So whatever freaking happened last time, they got freaking wrecked. Let's go look at the income statement. Okay. So the first thing I notice is growing revenue by revenue. So in 2019, they had $902,000 of revenue. Then they had $1 million of revenue. And this year they had $4 million of revenue. So they're massively growing their revenue, but that's probably because of an acquisition. Let's see their loss from operations. Oh my God. Here, hold your milk, butthead. Hold your milk. Don't give me that look, boy. All right, so they had a net loss. Let's go to the bottom here of $90 million freaking dollars. And a big part of that was a loss from financial instruments. So their bottom line profit margin is negative 90, 997, 261 divided by revenue, 4082,517. Negative 2,228% loss. Profit margin. Holy freaking crap. I don't know what this loss from financial instruments is, but whatever it was, it's freaking massive. But even without that, even without this loss from financial instruments, look at their general and administrative expenses, $29 million on $4 million of revenue. Look at their R&D, $9 million on $4 million of revenue. Even their selling and marketing expenses, that's basically half of revenue. This company's pretty freaking bad, okay? Let's go look at their statement of cash flows. Oh my God. So in 2019, they burned $4 million of cash. 2020, they burned $7.9 million of cash. And in 2021, they burned $34 million in cash. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. $34 million of cash burned. So if they burn this in a year, that's roughly a burn rate of, let's see, 34 divided by 12, $2.8 million per month. So we go up, and it seems like it's getting worse. So they have enough cash and short-term investments, short-term assets to stay alive for a while. But looking at this cash balance here, this is going to be rapidly dwindled unless they fix their freaking problems, which I don't foresee that. So they're going to burn this pretty quickly, $2.8 million per month in cash. And they're going to have to, I don't know, do something. But at least they have these assets for sale. Like I said, I don't know what that is, some kind of preferred stock. I don't know if they bought preferred stock and then are selling it now or what. But they're going to be fine in the short term. But when you look at their margins, this is not the company you want to touch anytime soon. I mean, look at this loss. Look at this freaking loss. Even without that, they probably have negative 1,000% loss from last year or from 2021. This is hot garbage. Let's see how many stocks they gave out. So they had to reverse takeover. Interesting. Yeah, you'd have to do a lot more research on this company, but just like an initial assessment, they have a highly concentrated customer base. Uh-oh, Butthead's getting tired. They have a highly concentrated customer base. Their revenue is growing. Great. They're burning cash like freaking crazy. They're losing money hand over fist. They're massively unprofitable. They're going to be diluting you to kingdom come. And they have serious issues with their accountant's ability to properly report the financial statements and, their internal control environment. So overall, I wouldn't touch this freaking garbage with a 10-foot pole. Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's it. Let's see. Any comments with Strong Baby? Yeah, he was obnoxious. God. Holy crap. Strong Baby versus LaFufu. Oh, now you're quiet, Strong Baby. I'm older than you, boy. I'm older than you. Hey. Yeah, I'm older than you. Yeah, dance for the camera. Wait till mommy gets home and I tell you about your behavior. Jesus Christ. Strong. Honestly, this child's ETF would probably be better than Jeremy's. He could probably like pick stocks like off a board. Like I'd like put a bunch of stocks on paper, like write a bunch of stocks on pieces of paper and scatter them everywhere. And he'd be like, yeah, and he'd pick the stocks, and we'd make a portfolio, and that would still do better than Jeremy's freaking portfolio. Jesus, parenting the easy way. Yeah, just throw them in a freaking crib, and then you can do YouTube videos, and they can make duck noises in the background. Don't worry, Strong Baby will not be a permanent addition. I know everybody loves Strong Baby, but he makes a lot of noise. Pisses me off. Ooh, I need to check that out. Anyway, that's it. Hope you liked it. I wouldn't buy this trash stock. And you guys have a wonderful day. Cheers.